Hi, I'm Kathy Gardner and
I'm Scott Weaver.
And together we've put together a wonderful compilation of some of our favorite recipes.
Yep, recipes that have been handed down to us from our family members to things that we've discovered over the years we love and our families love as well. And we're hoping you do too.
Everything from New Year's to Christmas. Join us.
Hey, top of the morning to ya. Yeah, well, that's a terrible accent, I know. But hey, welcome back to Chapter 3 of our book, Holiday Recipes for a Family Affair. So this month is the 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day, right? And you know, a lot of people do that corned beef and cabbage, and that's all great fun. I chose to do a few different things. The Irish do a great beef stew, and so I decided I'd do my take on a beef stew. So I like tri-tip, and that's what I've got right here. And the first thing we're going to do is light up our stove. So again, oops, wrong one. Get it going. I'm going to put it on a medium heat. I'm going to put a couple tablespoons of olive oil in it. Get that heated up, because what we're going to have to do is get this dredged and seared. So first things first is we have to cube this up. So I just take the tri-tip and cut like that. And again, I'm going against the grain right at the moment. But this is going to soften up real nice in the stew. So chunks like that, you can cut them again. One more time, like that if you want, or leave them big. But the bigger ones, I do cut in half. They melt down, get real soft, and they shred pretty much, because you're going to cook it in a crock pot all day. Now, dredging it, the flour mix, pretty easy. I like to use a nice little freezer bag or a quart-sized bag, and it's about a cup of flour, a couple teaspoons of salt, and a teaspoon of ground pepper. Just close it back up. And shake it up like that. And then nice and easy, you're going to toss it in here. And I put it all in. It's nice, easy. Zip it back. And again, you just make sure it's all coated. And then, easy peasy over here. Yeah, it's hot enough that we can start. So we just make sure we're shaking that off. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's sizzling. And that's what you want it to do. Oops, got to be careful to drop off all of the flour that you can. But you're going to use the drippings in this pan to help thicken your stew. The flour will help do that once you put it over into the crock pot, and that's great. But I like a little thicker, heartier stew with mine. So what I do, once I get this browned and out, is I take a cup of beef broth and 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. And I put that in the pan, and then I just whisk it till it thickens. So what I'm going to do is finish this. I'm going to make my broth, and then I'll meet you back in the other part of the kitchen and show you what that all looks like, how to throw it into your crock pot, and then you just let it go all day and don't have to worry about it. All right, see you in a bit. Thanks for joining me again. So I have finished the slurry. It's ready to go. The meat is seared. All my ingredients have been chopped, so it's very simple. The salt and pepper is already in it. You don't need to add any more. We're going to do red potatoes that we've chopped up, celery stalk, 4 thick cuts, Carrots, 5. Again, thick cuts, do not peel and do not peel. Just wash them well. And 1 good onion chopped up as well. Now, first things first, you're going to turn your crock pot up to high to start. Now, if you're going to be leaving it during the day for the 6 hours, you can turn it down to the lower temperature. High's not going to hurt it, but you kind of need to stir every once in a while. It is dependent on your crock pot. Mine will get a little hot and crusty on the top along the ceramic, so I like to just keep it from doing that. So first things first, we're going to just put in the slurry. And again, that was that cup of beef broth with some cornstarch. Then I'm going to add the rest of my beef broth, and it's about 48 ounces of beef broth altogether. That's including the slurry that you made. Just get it in there, and you're done. And then you want to make sure you mix that slurry up, and it'll thicken it again as it cooks. It's not going to get to be like a really thick gravy or anything, but it'll look nice. It won't be soup either. It'll stick on the spoon. It'll be real nice for you. So that's all whisked together. Then you just take your beef, and you can use your whisk and gently get that in there. And remember, you didn't cook the beef all the way. You only seared it to seal it in. Then you can put your onions, potatoes, carrots, put everything away, and lastly, your nice celery. I know I left you hanging, huh? And just get it all in the liquid. And if you notice that your liquid isn't enough, you can always add more, but it should cover everything with some of the vegetables. You know, they kind of float on top, and that's perfectly fine. And then you're going to cover it and let it cook for 6 hours, and it'll be ready to serve. You can walk away from it if you want, or you can stay there and, you know, keep an eye on it, whatever you need to do. Okay, so it's been cooking for quite some time. It is a little thicker than soup, but not gravy. So let me just show you what we have here. There you go, just like that. There you go. All right, join us next time for Chapter 4.